Uh-huh.
Alrighty. There we go. We're recording again and we can continue. The documents. The documents, yes. Well, you could let me go and I'll give you the documents. I just want to go.
Or you could have, or I could have, or I could have Violet, Miss Castillo do it.
Oh god. You got her, didn't you?
Yes, and I would very much like to thank you for that. Now,
I believe he needs to roll conscience because he would consider this a completely atrocious and abominable act.
what would that be? Difficulty 9 with extra successes required.
No,
8.
but
It's always
it would
8.
be essentially a humanity 2 or humanity 1 sin for him.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. No, you have not managed to corrupt him any further.
Aw, I'm so sad now.
I know, right?
So sad.
He just looks down in shock. God, what have I done?
It's
No,
not
what-
my fault. It's not my fault.
No, it's the fact that he cares that means he succeeds, right?
Yes.
It's actually rationalizing what happened. That's at least the description in the book. But however you want to do it.
It says that you still care about the consequences of your actions, and on fail it
Yes.
says that you don't care, essentially, so...
Yes, that is the essential.
Just... I couldn't stop it.
Oh, shut it. Tell me where the documents are and how to access them.
He shakes his head and clenches his lips shut. You just kill me!
I won't kill you. But if you want that, I definitely could do that.
No, Darnell, we won't kill you. But if you don't cooperate, there's a fate far worse than death. And I can make sure you deal with that.
Exactly.
A Samesian and a Malkavian walk in on a torture chamber.
How many Malkavians does it take to screw in a skull? The answer is green. Okay, just let's... You already broke my mind! What else can you do? Just end it now! I can't take it anymore!
Oh, shut up, your blithering. I need you to tell me where the documents are and how to access them.
Just shakes his... Just kill me!
I will not kill you until you until you have told me exactly where they are and how to access them.
Can I blind him?
You can pull out his eyes or turn them around into his skull if you wish. That would be a fleshcraft.
Don't
You
I
do
have
that.
bonecraft yet?
You have bonecraft, but that is for actually adjusting bone. You can
I just wanna
bonecraft.
adjust-
You can bonecraft him if you wish.
Nah. Probably a bad idea. I might make his head explode. Huh.
Do you wish to punch
I'm
him
gonna
in the
make flesh
ribcage and
grow over
rupture
his-
his heart?
I'm just gonna let flesh grow over his eyeball sockets.
Oh, that is a relatively minor change. I would say that that would fit under malleable visage.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna
You should
do.
be happy he's letting you do that.
At least for incapacitated enemies that can't fight back. I'm assuming that he's tied down with a lot of rope. And his hands are already fucked, so he can't defend himself, essentially.
I was just saying he should be happy because the rest are difficulty 8. That one's difficulty 6. Yay.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Why am I getting really... I'm getting like 2 1s on the first 2 rolls every time now.
I know, there's a lot of ones.
Uh,
That's why I'm happy
Alexander?
for specialties.
You see... You know that motion that people make when they close the eyes of someone who's dead? You see Anton do that to Darnell, and the skin on his forehead just stretches and hangs over Darnell's eyes in a big loose flap. He just goes.
I'm sure my friend here can do a lot worse than that, but...
Oh, do you remember? Each of these times he's doing it does spend a blood point.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just making sure. There you go.
So, Darnell, you want worse than that. Are you going to tell me exactly where they are, where the documents are, and how to access them now?
Okay, how about this? You fix me, put me back the way I was, and I'll tell you.
I'll make it worse if you don't tell.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure you can put him back as he was.
I can, if
I'm-
he decides to cooperate. Know this, you're not going to die, Darnell.
Tell half
Make
of
sure
it
you
to
don't
us
die.
now, and we can. He can undo half of the things, and you can tell the half other after that, and we can do the rest. He can undo the rest.
I can do all that.
Does that work, Darnell?
Okay. Okay, could you... I hear myself echoing and I don't like that. Who the fuck is doing that?
That's probably me.
Jackalore.
I've tried so hard to not have it echo.
Okay, yeah, could you do my hands?
No,
Why are
we'll
you
do
still
your
trying-
face first.
Hold on. Why are you still trying to negotiate? This is not a negotiation. You tell us what we want to know, and I will fix it.
Why are you trying to negotiate as you continue to negotiate?
Yeah, but
I'm not negotiating. Alexander's the one negotiating. I'm just telling him how it is.
but Alexander said you would do half now.
Yes, he will do your face first. You can have your hands back later.
Fine.
Okay.
Can I make it? Hold on. Can I add to his appearance on that?
Not if you declare it afterwards, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you
can-
just made his face perfect.
Oh my gosh! So I just brought his face back perfectly, and I
Yep.
can I at least say I fixed his lips from earlier.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
fix all of that with 6 successes. He's back to his one appearance, other than his hands.
Yes.
Besides, appearance trait is a difficulty 9. So
Yep.
He would have still gone way up.
Yeah, he gotten 5 successes on that. So yeah, it doesn't matter.
poor guy.
I would have had to find a different token for him. Crap. He just you see him wincing almost as if he's and lean forward as if he's it's oh god, it's in the kitchen, like 3rd cupboard, 2nd drawer. It's where I keep the papers for the house. Just go and get them. Oh, my head hurts.
Can I roll perception empathy on that?
Yes, you can.
Does my insightful counter this?
Yes, it would, I believe. I'm actually gonna up his difficulty on any lies for various reasons.
So okay, there's that.
Yes, it seems that it's genuine. Something did go wrong in his embrace.
I was looking for if he was telling the truth about the
Yes, he's telling the truth about that, and there's a good chance that is because of his embrace being fucked up, because that has been there all along.
the papers.
Oh, the papers.
Yeah.
The papers are... You're pretty sure they're there.
Yeah. Okay. Wait here. Why don't you tie him up so that you can so that you can prepare him for the removing of the problems with his hands.
Anton,
There's some rope
you
in the
may
corner.
add 2 rapidly decayed hands to your inventory. You may use them as you wish for your experiments.
I said undo the problems with his hands, not take them off.
You
I'd
said
say that's
remove-
undoing the problem.
He did say remove the problem.
Yeah, remove the problem. I can remove the problem.
Darnell just goes, please no! I told you what you wanted to know.
Relax, Darnell.
I walk off to get the papers.
Did he tell me to tie him up?
Yes, I told you to tie him up. There's rope in the corner.
With what? With what?
Rope.
With what rope?
A pile of rope that's in the corner.
I
have it
assume
in my
that he's
inventory.
already tied up.
No, but like I'm guessing we had just put him on the floor right now, but
I can cut his Achilles tendons so he doesn't run.
As a vampire, he would be able to heal them.
Well, that's true.
exactly.
Unless you use vicissitude to make it a permanent thing, but then later you might have to fix it, and that could get messy. Because that would be fleshcraft.
So yeah, you're going to I just told you to tie him up with the rope, so
Okay,
that
so
he doesn't run
I
away.
tie him up.
Darnell speaks. Listen, you could let me go. I know some people, they want to take these bastards down.
Really?
I know how to contact them. I know phone number. We could call them right now.
Who are these people? Like, who are they with? They can get me out of here?
They call themselves the Camarilla. They're fighting these assholes.
And you have contact information with these people.
Yes, I do. We could go right now. Quick, before he comes back.
I tie him up.
No, what are you doing? We'll miss our chance. Okay, Alexander, you find the papers where he said they would be.
Ooh, I find the papers. I get the papers. Where's I call for Alicia, or not Alicia, Violet.
Satan, do you bring in the second barrel of blood with the ghoul, or just the one?
We're bringing in the barrels. Besides, it's on the. I'm presuming you mean the third because she did one.
No.
We got another
No,
one.
she didn't do one. She failed to do one, and then
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought the one success meant she got all the way, but apparently not.
No, it was a gradual thing. It got her
All right.
way.
I presume we're just getting all the barrels we can.
Well, there's, like we discussed previously, like 2 big industrial-sized barrels of cow blood and whatever else.
Get the second one in.
Alexander, you see them moving the barrels as you're getting the papers. They're moving the last one in.
I walk. Just as I wait for them to get inside, and I give Violet the papers. Would like to check these that if these are indeed the papers for the mansion, as I do believe they are, and if it's everything.
Yeah, sure, boss.
Satan's popping off one of the lids. Nom 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 nom.
And here comes bacon.
Yay! Bacon.
He must have thought that we start later today or something. Bacon? Hi.
Hello.
So you have had a Zemitzi arrive in the house, but you don't know any of this as you arrive back from another excursion, your fingers faintly spattered in blood. You are able to get past the gate because you know the code and you walk in on the mansion. How would you like to proceed as you are now inside the grounds?
I will look for my pack members.
Okay. Satan, you have now managed to get a lid off of one of the barrels. Violet is watching just with a blank expression on her face. as she...
Nom nom nom.
You dive head first in, or do you just drink it?
He puts his head in it and drinks it.
She just keeps
Best
throwing
of both
glances
worlds.
at it and just casually leafing through the papers. Yes, yes. Why the fuck would he want this? Sets it aside and, you know, next to the phone on the table. Just, you know. No, the fuck is this? Is this from the 90s? Oh, Jesus Christ, puts it aside. Yeah, I think most of it is here, yes. Yeah, I can manage with what's here. It's fine.
Good. I now go to go down to Darnell again.
Oh, having fun, Violet.
Not really. You?
I always am. You should get on to that.
Well, at this point, John Doe walks in through the front door. Violet jumps slightly and takes a slow step back from him. And another one.
Oh, nice to see ya. Turns back. Walks away.
So, who is the new people?
Anton isn't here at the moment. You just see Violet, who Jackalor has been keeping in his basement and bonding as a new ghoul.
Oh. Alright.
They went inside. You should probably go and get them. There's a new guy. I don't know what's going on. They might need you.
I'm going to now obfuscate. 'Cause I can. Yeah.
Okay. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Oh
need
yeah,
my
I
jacket.
can also obfuscate. I go inside, pass a violet, and obfuscate just for fun.
The Valkavian is affecting him. It is
Keep in
progressing.
mind, you are... Actually, no. If you had killed someone tonight, you would be at full blood. That's true.
Yeah.
Where do the two of you go? John.
I go looking for Alexander and the other guy.
How do you go about this?
Auspex?
Actually, no. Violet was looking through the things. You just saw Alexander leave. That's right.
So I just follow
I go to
Alexander.
the basement.
Okay. Both of you deobfuscate as you run into each other on the stairs.
Oh,
Ah!
hello.
Hi there! Stop stalking. Starts walking down.
I just go up.
John turns around and walks up out of the basement. He has had enough for the night. Fuck this shit.
Obfuscate when he turns around.
What is the 1d3 for?
That was literally me deciding where to go. 1 was the basement, 2 was the gazebo, 3 was back to a broom closet.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, John, where do you proceed after walking up the stairs?
Well, he doesn't have much to do. He already did the fun things of the day, so he just go looking around for something to do.
Okay. Anton, you see a Malkavian come down the stairs. You heard him talking to someone on said stairs. Alexander
Is there someone else?
Alexander has also returned as well.
Is
I
there
do
someone
believe I
else
said
in
I
back?
obfuscate when he turned around.
Ah.
You know, I think we'd have noticed if you went and knocked each other over in the stairs.
I think you would probably have been inside of them.
Ah, okay. Didn't realize that. He tries to obfuscate, realize he didn't. Oh. Someone's down here. Walk right in the center of them. Hey!
Oh, hello.
What's down?
We're not done with him yet.
Ah, okay.
You can watch if you want, but don't touch him.
I don't know. That
that right?
seems like a broom sympathizer talk to me.
Is it alright to touch her?
Don't make her go insane.
Violet is somewhere upstairs, just doing things, calling people for the mansion, completely oblivious to what is gonna happen to her any second now. One could almost feel sorry for her.
He then walks to a part on the wall. Is there like paintings or anything down here?
Not really.
No, it's
a
a
pretty
basement.
It's pretty bad room.
Goes
It's
to a
there's
blank
probably
wall and
some,
starts
like, House of Dust
starts
or
putting his
something.
hands on the blank wall.
I ignore him. You should roll for perception alertness to see if you can find secret rooms.
Okay. If you wish, you may examine the mansion looking for secret rooms at 9+3 difficulty for perception investigation. If you get enough successes, you might get treasure.
Can I request that because this is just for fun, botches won't do much?
Oh no, if you want treasure, you risk a botch. It might not do much, but it will do something.
You make me very tempted. It seems like some insane Malkavian might do.
But
There's always secret places in mansions, right?
So I found a secret cupboard. It has your aunt's jewelry in it. Do you want some?
Sure. It's mine anyway.
So tempted. So unlikely, but so tempted.
Do it. Do it.
All right, it's on your head if anything really bad happens, though.
Hey, you found something.
No.
Nope,
I
it
did
was
say-
9 plus 3.
Yes.
But it sounded like an extended roll, so.
No. That would be easy.
I don't know why you would consider that easy, but okay.
It's more like, well, there is a chance in theory. And the Malkavian just proceeds to start examining the floor, the walls, and eventually makes his way out of the basement.
So I found Darnell. I found the papers. The papers. Was that all?
Of the papers, I guess I had an address book. I don't know where it went. I think I must
What
have
was
lost
inside
it.
it?
Just contacts, people, contractors, workers. I'm gonna consider the scene over, I'm gonna make Darnell roll again to see if his custom flow kicks in, and you just see his eyes go blank and roll back in his head as he collapses on the floor, shaking in a fit.
I loved seeing that dice go across my screen, pull up a 1.
Yes, it's awesome when you use those, isn't it? How would you like to continue, Alexander? He is now out of it.
Well, I turned that on. Well, until the the pack priest decides that he wants to actually do something, not completely insane. I think you have time. You have time to do whatever you want here.
You're just gonna give Darnell to him.
No, I'm not going to give Darnell to him.
Because it sounds like you're giving Darnell to him.
I'm giving him the freedom to roam around, doing whatever he wants until the pack priest decides that he wants to do the blood rites or whatever it's called.
Hmm. And the pack priest has an agenda right now.
Okay.
Yes, he has an agenda. That does not include doing blood rites.
At least not at the second.
Yes.
Satan, you don't find any treasure, but you do find brooms covering in a closet.
How did you escape?
They hold up their broom hands and go, "Please, no! No, we just wish the dog were peace envoys."
What are your negotiations?
I am the Broom King. I offer my conditional surrender. Just stop. Please stop.
Do you hereby swear to never be a stake? At least into this pack's heart.
I do so swear. I do so swear.
Then may we have peace. Offer me a sacrifice.
You know, those tiny brooms you use for dustpans to actually sit in. I shall offer you my firstborn. May the gods forgive me.
Accepted. Shut the broom closet. Go downstairs to the kitchen. Get out a knife. Starts cutting it up like a vegetable, which of course is going to take a while.
Yeah, it is. You hear it screaming faintly in your mind, like this shrill, faint voice, like "Ah! Ah!" In the distance, you hear weeping from its family. John, you hear the Malkavian laughing loudly from the kitchen. Maniacally, even.
I just go to the kitchen. I just see him with a tiny broom and a knife and say, "So, that's the knife, Broom King children?"
You wouldn't know that. You just see him
You
cutting
know.
up a...
No, I am asking if it's the Broom King children.
You wouldn't
Because
even
why-
know enough about that to ask it.
Yeah, that seems really random.
Yeah, really specific too.
It's actually is the Broom King children on reality. At least on his mind.
No, that seems really specific and random.
Yeah, you wouldn't... It's just another broom. You don't know that it's not a soldier he's torturing for information or something.
Well, it's a tiny broom.
You could be maybe saying a child, yeah, but
The brooms have started drafting children out of desperation.
the point is that was like super specific.
Yeah, Bacon, don't metagame. Not cool.
I just look at him having fun.
Every day.
Alright.
He continues laughing. Just like casually in this monotone tone says, every day. Keeps laughing.
Am I doing the right laugh? I think I'm doing the right laugh.
Yeah, it will do nicely. And then you
I
hear
just-
the cackling in the distance. As Darnell has been left at your mercy. With Alexander's permission, how do you wish to proceed?
I did not do that.
It sounded
I
like
told
it.
him that he'd roam around. I'm still staying with Darnell.
Oh, he's standing right there, waiting to see what you're gonna do.
I'm actually carrying Darnell, trying to carry Darnell right now.
Oh, by the way, Alexander, our friend Darnell here knows the Camarilla and has told us that he can get in touch with them and save us all.
Oh, great.
Darnell,
Well, he might still prove useful after all.
I can make him
You might be
useful.
able to create a trap with him.
if
I can make him
only-
very useful.
If only you had dominate.
Don't worry. We have Malkavian.
Seems a little counterproductive, Alexander, to let a traitor wander freely through your manor.
I won't be doing that. I'll be locking him inside, locking him away.
Well, that be it as that may, I don't think I should unbind his arms with this new information.
Not yet, of course. He didn't tell us the other half. That was our deal, remember?
Wait, what
Hmm.
was the other half you wanted from him? Because you wanted the,
He didn't specify.
no, I mean... you
I'm
s-
pretty sure that you actually stated that you would just wait. You didn't actually state you would do the whole thing. You would just say you would do half now.
And half later.
Yes. I didn't specify when.
Does he...
That feels like that feels like that would have been a subterfuge role if that's what you meant, though.
Yes, indeed. I mean, doesn't mean that he can decide to betray him now that he knows about the Camarilla thing, though. He might have meant it at the time.
And it doesn't help that he's currently completely unconscious. And, like, completely unable to talk at all. So,
It's not his fault you broke his skull repeatedly and didn't pour enough blood in it to... Well, actually, no, he ended up as a thin blood, so...
yeah. So, yeah. Scurry off now, will you?
Ooh, shit, son!
The doctors told you to leave.
He
That was a
said-
little more than just a leave.
Let me take a path, let me take a look at Nietzsche's path, because there might be fighting words.
Oh gosh, are you gonna make me ride out of frenzy here?
It might very well. It actually that's more of a path kind of deal, but he kind of just. It depends. Does your path view this as humiliation, basically?
I don't know. I don't know much about my path. Hold on, let me look.
I don't. No one knows what your path is besides the ST.
Yep.
No, that wouldn't... No, you would have...
Really?
At the third
ahead.
sin would probably apply because you have a glorious opportunity to experiment on a rare specimen of thin blood, and you can't let this fucker stop you. Or you could stay away from it, but I would probably in this situation make you roll if you didn't at least try.
Listen, Alexander, I feel like I can probably get the information out of him.
Yes,
just
you
let
can
me
do
do
that
my-
later. Not right now.
Um,
It wouldn't help much right now anyway, considering he is completely out of it.
Level 4
Yes, but
sin.
we-
Take a look at that as well.
yes, but we can get him prepped and ready.
For what?
He's essentially saying that he wants to restrain the specimen, Jackalor.
From
The
extracting
specimen is already restrained.
to a table.
No,
This
it's
works a little
restrained
bit.
by
Yes,
being found.
understandable. I'm suggesting we restrain him to a table so that there is less
Spillage.
range of motion for him.
Why would I restrain? Whatever. Just leave already. I have important things I must do.
And like that, he hates Alexander.
You haven't done the bothering
He's
yet,
a
so
wet
it may
towel.
be possible that he will start hating me.
Oh, you just made it worse.
He isn't obeying you, Alexander. This sounds like a situation where you have to test the limits of your discipline if you have presence too, which you do.
Yes. Okay.
I turned around.
Screw you,
and walked
man.
away.
So he's still looking at me.
He's about to
I
stop,
turned-
but yes.
I'm going to roll. What is it? Appearance intimidation.
Charisma intimidation.
Difficulty.
Roll right now to me.
Oh, GM roll.
Yes, and I'm gonna...
And he'll figure out what it is what he's saying.
Yes.
I'm going to be rolling at 6 then.
I just need to... What the page is presence on?
It is on page 202, according to PDF. Almost said the, stupid page number.
Oh,
Autumn.
There's no way to count presents, is there?
Yes, there is actually. You can spend willpower points to resist.
and you would need to roll a willpower unless your difference in generations was at least 3. So would you
Yep.
like to do that? And roll the willpower roll to me secretly, Anton.
And I have to spend willpower as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
You can
You have
only
to
feel it
roll. Yeah. You roll and then you spend it, then roll it, and
Yeah.
that lets you determine if you can keep it up.
You feel it already taking hold of you as he hisses at you in pure vampiric fury. And did that cost a blood point to enact? I don't think it does.
I think that's one of the ones that doesn't.
Mhm.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 8, but keep in mind, this does depend on generation. So if the difference is far enough in your favor, you might not need to roll.
Then
Oh.
you just spend it, and it lasts a scene for a single willpower point.
Yes,
So-
and that succeeds. Yeah, you're good.
And that was overtly threatening. Probably.
Not necessarily, but he did essentially try to mentally bitch slap you.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not like hostilities in it. It's just guys trying to prove his superiority to you, kind of
Okay.
deal.
I think I'm just going to look at Alexander and say, oh, you're one of those types, huh? Okay. I'll get out of your hair.
He casually and calmly, as if it was nothing, just walks out. Completely not giving a fuck about your presence, Alexander. He just shrugs it off as if, fuck you.
We'll see about that. Once he's out of the basement, I'll be dragging Darnell into the secret place, my
Alright,
library.
Darnell is now in the library.
Yes, and I'll be trying to find out what the fuck is going on with him.
Okay, you want to spend the rest of the, or at least a couple of hours seeing if you can find anything, essentially?
Yes.
Okay, Anton and John. Satan is gonna be busy for a while, as is Alexander. What do the two of you want to do with essentially most of the rest of the night? I assume you're gonna be free. An hour or
Also,
so
after I
before you-
drag Darnell in there, I'll be drinking some blood from the barrels.
Alright. How much did you
For-
take from the barrels, Satan?
I took 4 points.
Okay, so there's
11
11
left.
left. Yes.
I'll be taking 4 as well.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna
that
come-
leaves 7 in there.
I'm going to go to, I'm going to walk out and meet John for the first time.
Oh
I will-
my.
I will be looking at the gazebo.
Okay, John is outside, literally. You can see him from the kitchen window, Satan. He's looking at New Hampshire. The flag seems dirtier, but it's still faintly flapping above the thing.
What does it look like he wishes to do to my New Hampshire?
I don't know, he's just observing it for now.
Pay very close attention to him.
Okay. Anton, as you walk up, you hear the maniacal laughter from the kitchen, and you may head in that direction if you wish to meet up with the others.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay. You see, you walk in, you make enough noise to be noticed, and Satan just ignores you. He seems to be completely focused on someone outside. John,
Hey, peanut butter.
You have jelly?
still looking
Yeah,
outside,
whatever.
completely ignoring you. John, what are you doing?
I'm trying to understand the strange gazebo and why it looks like that.
Okay. In that case, make perception occult at difficulty 9. And as you walk up to the Malkavian, you see someone studying a strange structure out back. Oh, Bacon
It's
actually...
just a gazebo. It's not that weird.
Weird enough. Okay. Did we actually pick Bacon's specialties? I think we might not have.
I don't know.
I took my specialties. I only need it for dexterity and academics.
Ah, yes. Let me just take a quick look at those. Open Google Drive folder. Bacon John. No, I'm not seeing them on here. You haven't filled out the PDF thing properly.
I filled, but for some reason, it was not appearing for you. Try to share it with me. I have another. The file duplicated itself, so it's weird.
Yeah, you need to save on top of the file that I sent you, essentially. But okay, fair enough. If it's just academics and dexterity, then it doesn't even apply to this. Okay, so that was one success. Dude, it looks like fucking gazebo.
Yeah. One day I will understand that shit.
Alright.
What are John Doe's intentions with the gazebo? From what I can see from here.
He seems
I will
to
even
be-
activate Auspex.
Yes, he's running his fingernails over its surface. Almost as if he's contemplating something, possibly clawing it. You can't ever be sure. Behind him, you see Not Sure about to stab it with his swordfish. The gazebo, that is.
Ah, I see. There's a strange man there, eh?
Stab.
Turn around. Walk forward, bump into Anton.
Okay, let's just wait a second for Nietzsche to get back, because he might want to be part of this confrontation. Speaking of, I need to arrange a few things.
Alright, he's back apparently.
Okay,
So, Malkavian turns around.
and walks into you.
Okay. So he turns around and looks at me.
No, walks right
Okay.
into you. Didn't even realize you were there.
Excuse me.
Ah. Must go save New Hampshire. Do you wish to join the army?
Sounds like fun.
That's
I'll follow along.
that is so fucking awesome a statement to hear completely out of context, right? When they don't know what's going on in your head. Okay, it's completely not ominous that I have a map for this at this point, I'm sure. Didn't leave anything I shouldn't on the token layer, did I? No, I didn't, it's okay.
Nope, 9 more.
You may place yourselves on the map.
Alright. I will place myself upon the map.
Why is there an entrance in one of the sarcophagi?
Because there is
What
one.
is New Hampshire?
Don't worry about it. You are standing essentially inside the family chapel, the place Jackalor never mentions, never talks about, doesn't even look at. It's also strangely enough covered in crosses.
Oh. I just walk away.
And when he gets
Can I
outside,
roll willpower?
It's if you have big D repelled by crosses, then it's not being brandished at you and you're fine.
yep.
Still
Although
uneasy.
it might be an issue if you get really close or something, but that'll be it, basically. Just because, from my understanding, then it can do aggravated damage even if no one's brandishing it. Just
Oh.
don't touch it.
How far would it be from the 100 feet from the wall? Good to know. Never mind, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I'm not worried about it. I'm throwing a knife. Moment he gets in range to do so.
At John?
I was going to roll a 1d2 for either where not sure apparently is, or John.
Okay, not sure would be here.
Although, not sure actually hit it, didn't he? Never mind, throwing it, not sure.
Okay, Anton, you see the Malkavian whip out a knife and send it flying into something you can't see currently.
Just raise an eyebrow.
You could assume that there's obfuscated enemies here, actually.
I don't, though.
You're
He's a Malkavian.
You're not going to be properly paranoid.
No. He is acting within what I
How
consider
the
to be normal.
How the fuck did you manage to be the sole survivor for your pack? I'll never understand. Okay,
How many packs I've gone through will be never known.
since it's not a throwing packs knife, Satan, why don't you make me a Dex Athletics at 8?
Okay. Although I feel that if it's in range, which I did say I go to, even normal things can be thrown at 7, don't they?
Yes, but you're trying to hit it with a blade, I assume. Not just hit it random.
He's not trained in that. He's just throwing it
Oh,
and
just...
hoping it hits the blade.
Okay, in that case, sure. You roll at 7 whether you hit at all, and roll me a 1d10. 8 or above will hit with the blade properly, enough to stick it in him.
But it's a 50-50.
You could also be hitting him with the edge, so it's more like 1 in 4. Okay, straight in. Shunk.
I'm just gonna turn around and walk away.
Where are you going?
You lucky you have this.
You must help defend against enemies.
You still need to roll damage.
Oh, that's right.
John, how do you react to the knife go whizzing by?
It sinks to the hilt.
Let's see. No, it is more or less fine. Roll perception awareness, Satan.
Difficulty?
8, I would say. Yep, you hear nothing, you feel nothing. The image fades away, bloodied, falling to the ground. Like it dissolves in a pool of blood.
That's perfect.
Almost as if it's ripped to shreds and sucked into a hole and pulled away from you. And at this point, let's see. That's a lot of you in one place. So you two are inside, peering out of the chapel, right?
Kinda-ish, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe just barely outside or something. You know.
Okay, so That's a very good point. John, how do you react to all
Yes.
this?
I just look at the knife in confusion and try to find where it came from.
Okay. This bush erupts in flames.
Oh, holy shit.
It's now burning.
I just go slowly inside, looking at that direction with all specs, trying to see anybody.
Roll perception alertness as I am gonna roll again.
Difficulty?
Since you're using Auspex, are you using it just on site?
Yeah.
In that case, you can just go ahead and roll at 6. Even at
Oh.
that distance.
Quick double question.
Yes.
1, did insightful count on the perception? And 2, I have not deactivated Auspex yet.
You don't have an angle.
Alright, just checking.
And Bacon sees a head, a female head, duck behind a wall. Like, up here.
Yeah, and insightful didn't happen to count on the thing with the
Not with
gazebo,
the
right?
perception yet, no.
Alright,
Actually,
just checking.
Let me see. Insightful. That's about character, more like. And people.
Yes, it is more of I like thinking of it of understanding the nature of things in a way, but
Yeah, then no, it wouldn't. Bacon,
All right.
as you see, you hear the bush next to you erupt in flames as well. Someone
I
just tried to
look for-
torch your ass.
I look for the head and go running that direction with my claws out.
Okay, then please spend a blood point and you may proceed to rush forward. You two see things erupt into flames and the gangrel go running off towards the wall. How do you react?
Here we go again.
this is why you attack the enemies.
At least they didn't get New Hampshire, right?
Yes.
Where is the head? I did not see the marking on the map.
It was up north here, but it is gone now. You don't see it anymore.
Scanning.
Roll perception alertness, all of you. Those of you who have Auspex on, hearing may lower the difficulty for this, which was not you, John Doe, because you set it on visual only, I believe.
Yes.
Alright. So, alright. Base difficulty?
You can go with 6, I think.
Alright. The ones, man. They are after me today.
Okay, Nietzsche, you hear something moving out there. Nietzsche is the only one that hears a faint room sound, almost as if there might be some sort of vehicle out there. Heading off in the distance.
Wow, they had a fucking range.
Sorry, I was interrupted. What?
Nietzsche hears
It was the
nothing.
perfect moment.
They have no idea what happens. You hear something on the other side of the wall, a faint room. Almost as if it was some sort of vehicle, but you can probably assume that it's a jeep of some kind, pulling away from the attempted ambush and torching of a... Keep in mind, with Lure of Flames, once it latches on, you just need to feed it blood. So if they can manage to get hold of you, it would have sucked.
Shamir.
The good news is, because the range was apparently really far, it was really
John.
hard to actually hit.
John, I need you to roll Rotrek at 5, because this bush is still a flaming mess.
Difficulty 5?
Yes. I did say you earned a Camarilla raid. Okay, roll again. You need 5 total. Okay. John casually wants his hand on the bush while he's looking for other people. How do you wish to proceed?
Time to find out where they are.
Okay. So, what do you wish to do, Satan? I assume you're trying to use the Eyes of Chaos on this.
He's actually trying to find some evidence of whatever was going on here.
You don't find any there. Apparently they were never on this side of the wall.
Oh, you meant the far, far wall. That makes sense.
Oh yes, just pulling over the boundary wall and just peering over enough to see a vampire and try and torch it.
Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Lick anything?
Did you lick anything, John? Did you?
Nope, nothing.
He lies
Just
casually.
Just ahead, but it's gone now.
Where was it?
On the wall.
Where?
There, on the wall that was looking at me, trying to throw fire at me.
Okay. Time to look. I go off the map.
Satan vanishes in the ether. Crunch, his name is well and truly eaten. He feeds Malkau's hunger.
I didn't even know I could do that. That was actually pretty cool.
There you go. Goodbye. Now no one can recover you. Crap. I'm gonna have to stretch you out and recover you. That's some flesh wrap for you. Enjoy.
Alright, get over the wall. Time to try and investigate what's over here.
Okay. I think strength athletics to pull yourself over. Unless you want to actually
Okay.
try and climb and try to find footholds in the rock, in which case you can use dex athletics, but probably at a higher difficulty.
Don't really care. We'll just try and haul ourselves over. Wait. Does my strength still go up, or...
Not at this point, no. We said that after they had finished torturing Darnell and getting the documents for the house, the scene switched over.
Yep, alright. Which one's better? Higher difficulty, less dice. Like, a lot less dice.
Essentially it's a difficulty of 6 versus difficulty of 8. Since apparently Alexander wanted the wall to actually be more or less space-worthy and thus maintainable. And, you know, not exactly super easy to climb over. The easiest place to climb is probably the gate, actually.
We'll try to vault over.
Okay, you pull yourself up and you can see the, essentially the debris of various fallen wood that has been piled here meticulously to prepare this little ambush spot, and the tire tracks leading off in the distance.
I just climbed to the side of him and asked, "See anything?"
Yes. Someone's been, busy here. Trying to see things, eh? I'll show them how to see things. And now it's time to see where this car is going.
Alright.
Eyes of Chaos! On the tire tracks, particularly.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Difficulty?
It's relatively obvious, so... You didn't see the face, but you see the tire tracks and you have other crap to deduce it from, so I'm gonna say a base of 8.
Okay. Insight apply? It might.
Yes, this is definitely a jihad thing.
Sweet.
Now watch him get 2 successes.
It's completely possible.
Yeah, it is. Okay. You actually see that this isn't the only car. There's at least one more, possibly 2. And you see the lines stretching out in the distance, and as you look to the left, to the right, you can see 2 giant lines. You can see a half circle stretching out in front of you and 2 lines coming in towards the mansion. You, in your wisdom, deduce that this manor is at the center of a giant bullseye right now.
Hmm.
And
That doesn't tell me.
And the car
Oh.
tracks are, of course, traveling around, but they inevitably lead back here. Or to one of you guys. They are traveling
So
towards
that's-
you.
They're going for the weakest spot. I see.
They're trying to pick one off if they can. You know how it goes. Testing defenses, trying to find a way to kill you all off.
Red alert.
He says casually, John.
So, what's going on?
We are a bull. They took our eye.
Bullseye?
Anton is just watching from the distance, hearing the voices
Apparently.
faintly carry over to him, I take it.
He just
Presumably-
doesn't hear them. Actually, what's going through his head is there's a spy inside the house and he needs to die.
Okay, you can go back and try and find Darnell if you wish. Meanwhile,
Yes,
why
problems.
why don't you actually, Jackalor, make me the roll for researching this Thin Blood thing? It would be a difficulty, probably 9+1 roll, considering how rare Thin Bloods have been in the past and how rare this would have been a problem. But
Can I use does my Kindred lore count?
yes, it does, and your library does reduce it by, I think, 2 on the
2.
difficulty, so you would be rolling at 8.
Thin Bloods
and
aren't
do I get the 3
particularly-
extra dice as well?
You get extra dice as well from the library, yes.
Three
Yes.
extra.
Thin Bloods aren't particularly rare these nights, but there's not much known about them.
Yeah,
So
So just 13 at 8.
yes.
otherwise they wouldn't be so worried about them and try and kill them all off.
I know everything about them.
Okay, towards the morning, you find an account of a pack of Thin Bloods that some Bruja moron spawned 50 or so years ago, and they went on a rampage of diablerie and slaughter. Strangely enough, one of them had been a mortal ghoul that had been shot in the head and then turned, and apparently he came out broken. Until, that is, he managed to diablerize his way out of being a Thin Blood and to being a normal vampire, at which point, apparently, it managed to fix him. Of course, they got slaughtered a few months later, so you don't know if there were any remaining side effects, but it's a potential
Curious.
solution.
An answer to what's going on.
Now there is always the solution.
I like your attitude, asshole.
Oh. There are
The question is
2.
just how you
3.
apply it and who you to diablerize.
There are 2 or 3. They wish for the neck. Or the underbelly. A scale?
Okay, so now that this has happened, Anton, what do you wish to do next?
Gonna go see the Ductus and tell him that the Camarilla is attacking us, that they are sending out raids against us, and that their little spy needs to be taken care of.
You can find neither him nor the spy. He's nowhere to be
Yep, there's
found.
no sign of him.
Frustrating. Do I at least know where my room is?
No, you don't. There's just rooms. Lots of rooms.
I'm gonna claim a room.
Alright. Roll 1d100. If you get 1, you claim John's room, and he claws you to pieces.
Please throw one.
Actually, no. Make it 50. This would be 50 rooms or so. I don't think it would be a 100-room manor.
Oh,
Okay, you're safe. For now. Or are you?
I claim a room and start unpacking.
Do you
Wish I
have
didn't
much
roll
to unpack?
I don't have anything. Just checking out the new digs.
Okay, so you lick the door to claim the room as your own.
Basically.
It's like
Until
the
told
madness
otherwise.
is... It's like the madness is leaking out of you, Satan, and infecting everything around you.
It's amazing, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna split the video here. We're gonna take a 2-minute break, and you may contemplate amongst yourselves what to do about the camarilla that are apparently after you.